Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the previous chapter, chapter number 3, and up to 3.7 exercise we have completed. You can start doing your workbook. Any doubt is there in the workbook, call me or WhatsApp the problem to me, my phone. Okay, I will give the reply immediately. Then we will go for the new chapter today. What is the new chapter? Very simple chapter, this one. One is small definition you are going to write, small drawing you are going to do. What is the chapter name? Basic geometrical ideas. Basic geometry means what? What are the diagram you are drawing? No, that is called drawing. Geometry, point, line segment, square, circle. So many figures you are drawing, a triangle, rectangle. So many things are there. No, that is called geometrical shapes. How you are going to draw that geometrical shape? The basic concept you are going to study in the chapter. Basic geometrical ideas. What are the topic going to cover in this chapter? Topic 1, points. What is points? What is line segment? What is a line? What is intersection of line? What is parallel line? What is a ray? What are curves? What is polygon? What are angles? What is triangle? What is called circle? These 11 topics you are going to cover in this chapter. Okay, very easy chapter. Let us go one by one. What is point? You know, when you put a dot on your paper means that is called point. A dot. But the point have no measurement at all. That means we cannot measure that point. It has no dimension. It is a dot. Simple dot. And how will you call it? If you put a dot and write a letter here, English alphabet letter, we can call it as a point A or point B. That we have to pronounce like that. Okay? The point with a capital letter indication will represent a point. It is denoted by a capital letter. Always point will be denoted by a capital letter. And what it gives, what the point will give, this point to A point to B point I am telling is what? It will show the location. A point is here, B point is there. So it shows the location. To indicate the location, points are used. Okay? A dot which you are writing on your board or a paper, that is called a point. It has no dimension and it will be represented by capital letter. Dot side of capital letter you can pronounce it as point A, point B. Like that you have to pronounce. That is point. Point has no measurement at all. One. Second. Line segment. Line segment. First of all, line segment, how will you draw? If numerous number of points join together, then will form a line segment. And the line segment will be having a starting point and a end point. Segment means what? A path. So it will have a starting point and an end point. Example, I have taken a PQ line segment. The point starting from P to Q, including the point P and Q, is called line segment. What is that? Including the point P, including the point Q, all are included in that is called line segment. Line segment is nothing but it will be having a starting point and a end point. 1 point. Second, how will it be denoted? If a point and the end point is there, starting point, end point is there, it will be denoted by PQ over 1 bar. What is that? PQ, one line or line means covering this with PQ, that is represent the PQ line segment. Okay? It is denoted by PQ line segment. And line segment have starting point and the end point. What is in your line segment? P is the starting point, Q is the end point. So it is having some measurement. It will be end at one place, start at one place. That is line segment. Then next one. A line. So what is the difference between line and line segment? A line means what? A line extends indefinitely in both directions. That means what? It will be increasing in left side also. It will be increasing in the right side also. That is called line. So how the line will be denoted? Both side arrows will be there. If a line segment is denoted by a both side arrow, that means it is called a line. The points are going on. The points are moving on this side. So how to represent that line? Take some reference point. One dot you put, call it as P. Another reference point Q. Then we can call this line as P PQ line like this. PQ over double side arrow line you have to draw. PQ over double side arrow line is there means it is a line. Okay. These points are extending this direction also, in the Q direction also it is extending. So a line can be represented by taking a reference point P and Q and can be denoted as PQ over both sides double-headed arrow. What do you call this one? Double-headed arrow. So what is that? This is the representation. Then what you are getting it? Or it can be denoted by small letter. Just like that. One line you represent L means line L. One line represent M means small letter M means representing M line. So N means N line. So we can represent either PQ with the reference point or we will give a name for L, M, N, any alphabet, small letter you have to give. Or you can call it as L1 line in number also, L2 line or L3 line, like that also you can call. So line L, line M, line N, that is the line. If a line will be producing both sides with a arrow diagram and with the reference point we can denote, or by writing a small letter we can denote, or we can given as a line 1, line 2, line 3, L1, L2, L3, like that also we can denote a line. Then what is the next topic, small topic? Intersecting lines. What is that intersecting line? If two lines intersecting each other, that is called intersecting at a line. So two lines intersecting, having, what is the specialty of intersecting? Having only one common point. That means this one. Line L1, line L2, both are touching each other at a point P. Intersecting point. That is called two lines intersecting having one common point. You see, L1, L2 the common point is P. So common point intersecting, that is called intersecting line. So up to this explanation we will complete, and tomorrow we will finish another topic, and finally we will go for the exercise. Okay, thank you.